This is a CFR storm chasing severe weather update live. And next, Damon Clark.
Alright, good afternoon everyone. I'm Damon Clyde with CFR Storm Chasing, doing a severe weather update for you today, 4/24/2026. Got a lot of severe weather to talk about. We have a couple of days coming up for day 2 and day 3 out to the west, and then day 4 actually moves everything from Monday over into our core area of what we normally chase and cover. Kentucky, Tennessee, Illinois, Missouri, Arkansas, all in line for what appears to be a significant severe weather outbreak on Monday. Again, we have other severe weather risks that we're going to talk about going into Monday. We have Saturday and Sunday to talk about before we talk about what I think is going to be the biggest day of all on Monday. So let's jump into our update here this afternoon. Day 2 severe weather outlook from the Storm Prediction Center. This is 4:25 for Saturday. We have an enhanced risk for severe weather. It's far western Arkansas, here over into Oklahoma, up into southern Kansas. Josh is going to be heading out tonight to cover this risk for tomorrow, as well as our Sunday risk. Let's jump into it. Day 3 severe weather outlook for Sunday, 4/26/26. We have an enhanced risk for Oklahoma, northern Oklahoma, up into Kansas, over into western Missouri. And then we have a slight risk outside of that, covering over into Missouri as well. And then our level 1 marginal risk, covering southern Tennessee, western Missouri, down into Arkansas and Texas there. Josh will be chasing that as well. And both of those days could have tornadoes, large hail, damaging winds, all of that as well. We'll be probably live covering those as well. But their big day is on Monday. And, you know, we don't issue these lightly. A lot of consideration was taken into effect here to see if we were even going to do it this early. I don't think I've ever issued a severe weather alert this early since I started issuing these. Again, we don't do it lightly. I don't want to scare anybody. That's not what we're here for. But Monday is a day that I want you to be concerned about. We are very concerned about it. Can't stress enough that. We don't want you to be scared at all. We want you to be prepared for this. We want you to know what you're going to do. as we go into Monday. Know that plan of action. We could be experiencing high end activity, so upper end tornado activity. So EF2, EF3 or higher. Hail, could be over 3 inches. Significant wind damage. The jury is still out right now on what storm mode we're going to get. Could be a mixture of both. Uh, could be multiple rounds of severe weather on Monday. If we get supercell activity, that's going to raise our hail threat. It's going to raise our tornado threat even more. If we get a combination of the two, we'll have to deal with that. Or if we get more of a line that moves through a linear line, that's going to give us our spin-up tornadoes. It's going to give us our widespread damaging wind damage, and it's going to give us a hail threat, but not as much so of a hail threat as it would be if we get the supercells. So the supercells are those individual storms that really can put down the strong, long-lived, long-track, strong tornadoes. And like I said, the jury's still out on that. We just don't have the tools to tell you what, when, and where is going to happen this far out. What we can tell you is we have a strong agreement in models. We have a very strong understanding that somewhere in our coverage area is going to see a high-end severe weather outbreak on Monday. That's not something we say lightly at all. We want you to say, somebody in the family that doesn't necessarily take severe weather seriously. They kind of discount severe weather forecast. Not today on Monday. We need to be paying attention to this, taking it very seriously. When Monday comes around, those watchings and warnings, we need to be taking it very seriously. I would not be surprised to see some PDS watches and warnings. Remember PDS, particularly dangerous situation, watches and warnings. So, we need to be taking that very seriously. Again, with that said, we don't know exactly where in the region the most activity will be. I think just about everybody will get in on some kind of action on Monday. With that said, we've issued the severe weather alert. That'll go into effect at 12 a.m. on Monday, 4/27, and it will run through 2 a.m. 4/28. That could change. Again, we don't have times right now. I issued that as a blanket to cover the whole day and into the overnight hours. Jury's still out again on timing, so again, we don't know if this is going to be more of an afternoon event or if this is going to be an afternoon into the overnight event. I'm leaning more toward afternoon into the overnight, unfortunately, but we'll see. Things can change. We're still 4 days out, but we have such an agreement on models and activity. All the tools that we have is telling us, hey, you're looking at a higher upper end severe weather outbreak. That is why we've gone ahead and issued this. Moderate risk, I've got upper end moderate risk for tornado level. Damaging wind level, we've got a moderate risk. Hail threat, moderate risk. And will we be live? Absolutely. We're going to be live covering this event here on YouTube and Facebook during this entire event. CFR Storm Chasing Severe Weather Alert signals a catastrophic and life-threatening severe weather event. Warning heightened attention and caution. It is critical and closely monitor our primary Facebook page as well as our YouTube media outlets for critical updates. Having all weather radio regularly accessible for abreast and rapidly evolving weather situations. So, again, we need to make sure that we have all devices charged and ready to go on Monday. Keep those charged and ready to go. Again, we're going to be here with you as long as we have power. We'll be here covering it on Facebook and YouTube for you. We're not going to leave you stranded here with this type of event. This is a AI model that you see up here for the SPC risk level. Um, this is the actual SPC risk level for Monday as of right now. I fully expect this is going to change, and I fully expect there's going to be a higher level issued on Monday somewhere. Where that's going to be, I don't know right now. I can't tell you that. But I think, this enhanced risk level is going to expand. I do think, we could see a moderate risk level 4 out of 5. And not totally out of the question that somewhere sees a 5 out of 5. Will that happen? I don't know. I don't think we need to be paying attention to risk levels here and where they are. I think everybody here is under the gun for a severe weather threat, a substantial severe weather threat. And, it doesn't really matter what color you are on the map and where you are on the map associated with that color. I want everybody that's watching this to be on guard for Monday. I think this is going to be probably one of the most significant severe weather events that we've seen in some time. So take this seriously. Have those action plans ready. WKY Tech Solutions, we want to talk about them. They got our new system up and running. You're going to see that in action the next couple of days here on Facebook and YouTube now. We've been able to do that. I think Facebook is working pretty well overall. A little bit slow on our video feeds. Just bear with us on that. Sometimes it works well. Sometimes it kind of freezes up on us, as you've seen before we come on. But, we're going. We also have that feed up on YouTube as well. So if you have trouble seeing it there on Facebook, come over to YouTube. But WKY Tech Solutions over in Mayfield, Kentucky, they got us up and running with our new system. We had to code that in the computer, and they did an awesome job with that. And it is working great. You'll see it in action again the next couple of days. Again, our Facebook and YouTube severe weather coverage will be live probably tomorrow, probably on Sunday, and again on Monday as well, covering the severe weather events over the next several days. That is all I have right now. That's all the information we have. We very limited on the information that we do have, but all the tools that we have, everything that we look at, has given us a strong signal that's making us so concerned that we needed to do this update today, that we needed to go ahead and issue that severe weather alert. That severe weather alert will also be issued out in text form just fairly shortly, and since I end this live here right now. So thanks for watching, everybody. Stay safe, stay weather aware. Remember, know where you're going to go on Monday. Have a plan of action. Make sure everybody in the family knows that plan of action. Make sure devices are charged and ready to go. Make sure those shelters this weekend, shelter activity, make sure that the shelters are cleaned out, ready to go, in case you need them on Monday as well. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay safe, stay have a rest of your day, and we'll be with you through this entire event.
CFR Storm Chasing would like to recognize WKY Tech Solutions for helping CFR with our new system and our IT needs. We would highly recommend them for any IT needs you may have. Located in Mayfield, Kentucky, find WKY Tech Solutions on Facebook or Google today.